welcome to Crit to Block, your home for competitive Star Wars Legion. Today we are having two lists, 1,000 points for Standard Legion. Now, let's see those lists.
Alright, so for my list today, it's going to be 11 acts, right at 1,000 points. We have Kalani with Improvised Orders, Trusted Agent, Asajj Ventress with Burst of Speed, Saber Throw, into the fray, and seize the initiative. Darth Maul with Burst of Speed, Saber Throw, into the fray, Tenacity. 3 naked B1 battle droids, 3 BX series droid commandos with the sniper, offensive push, the vibro swords, impact grenades, and emergency transponders. 1 unit of Dark One Sith probe droids, and a unit of Aqua droids with the heavy.
So my name's Travis, and today I am bringing my Dooku Robot Shadow Collective list. It is 10 activations at 998, and it has Count Dooku with Burst of Speed, Choke, Push, and Improvised Orders, General Grievous with Underworld Connections, Tenacity, and Prepared Supplies, 2 B1s with a Medic, 1 B1 naked, 3 Black Suns with a shotgun and a Vigo, and 2 Aqua droids with the heavy.
Alright, so we rolled the chance cube to decide red or blue player. I rolled blue, so I'll be taking blue. Travis will be red, and I'm going to first reveal a secondary recon mission, and my advantage is going to be cunning deployment.
Close the pocket, and ordnance.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to veto cunning deployment and bring out fortified positions.
And something very similar for advanced.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and veto. Let's get rid of your advanced, sir. Change it out.
For garrison. Let's see here. I'll take blue player because I can. Okay, so when we talked about terrain, all of the rocks are heavy. He divulged those 2 command cards, so Phantom Menace and the Yes My Master.
And Asajj Ventress will be taking the Makashi Mastery outmaneuver, the Demoralize 1 option, of course.
Of course. Here are Close the Pockets, and there's his fortified positions. All the little scatter ones are light. That's light, that's heavy, line of sight blocking. And then I did my garrison right there. And I gave the token, recon mission token, to one of my Black Suns.
And I gave it to Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. All right, turn 1 card flip. Turn 1 card flip.
Standing orders.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right, so for my orders, I AI directed on over to a B1 and start my B1 chain all the way back to Kalani, aka Skeletor. And then we gave our 1 order from the command card to the Aqua droids.
And I gave my 1 order to Grievous, and Dooku gave himself an order from being a trooper. And I got to win the roll-off. Yay, me first. Going to the bag, I got a core. So we will move up with these B1s just to here. And then I think we're going to take a dodge because there's some BXs somewhere in the world.
All right, so I'm going to go with some B1 battle droids. They're just going to come right on out over here. And then we're going to move again to get over to here. And that will be it. Back to Travis.
All right, I pulled another core. I'm going to do something very similar as last time. I'm just going to move up, and I will take a dodge.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and go with some more B1 battle droids. They're just going to go ahead and move, and then move again. Back to the T-Meister.
Okay, I went to the bag. I got a heavy. I went ahead and IO'd, and so I got a core. So it's Black Sun time. Black Suns are going to go right here. And then they will take a dodge. Back to Tyler.
Here with some B1s. They're going to move over to here, and then we're going to move again under the bridge, and then send it back to Travis.
Okay, so we got a heavy, so we will kind of just put them right there and spread them around. But the more important part is I wouldn't be able to see all of them. So I'm going to move up just to be at range of those B1s. And we're going to shoot them. To the dice box. Okay, so we just have the normal aqua shot. So 3 black, 2 red, 4 white. Rolling. So that's only 3 hits and a crit.
Okay, I think I have heavy cover from where you're standing there. Actually, I lied. I'm out of cover, so it's going to be all 4. Let's see what we can do. We can block nothing. 4 wounds. All right, we're going to go with Skeletor, and he's going to move up to here, and he's going to strategize 2 onto himself, and also the B1s that are just shot a little bit ago, and that will be him.
I'm going with the core. This one's going to be Black Sun. They are going to go here, and then they will just schmoovin' to there, and that will be them. I'm going to do a nice little cohesion so that I have guys behind this aqua droid.
Someone tells me he's scared of my BXs.
No, no. Why would you say that?
Reasons.
Okay, that's me.
All right, I'm gonna go with some aqua droids. We're basically just playing on this side of the table. We don't really care about the other side. It doesn't matter. It doesn't exist. All right, so we go out there. Cool. I don't think we actually need to move to be able to shoot some things here. And what I'd like to shoot is maybe some aqua droids here. But I do have to think about protecting my B1 activation. So we're going to move up to here. We're going to protect, because that's what we do. We protect. We're the good guys. What's with that laugh?
Nothing.
All right. Then we're going to shoot up some aqua droids. We have access to 1 aim from exemplar. Let's see what happens to the dice box. All right, so we're on the same dice pool as Travis did earlier. 4 white, 3 black, 2 red. Impact 2, search to hit. We have access to 1 aim from exemplar. Well, that's not a bad start, Sonny.
Yep.
I think from here we'll go ahead. We'll spin the aim because anything else is getting through.
You don't have to.
But we will. So after my impact, your armor 2, you're looking at 4 hits coming through on your aqua droids.
All right, yeah, give me some of that white dice. Please.
White dice.
White dice.
Doesn't save.
1
model down.
All right, so we're going with these B1s. We got a core. So we're gonna just go out here and double move to here. That's them with the heel bot living their best life.
All right, so we got a Special Forces in the back. No surprise there. We have a lot of those tokens kind of just sitting in the wings. We're going to scout up to here. And then we have jump 1. And before we went on the table, we are going to trigger our emergency transponder to go ahead and get an aim on this attack. Yeah, boo. Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. And we'll take a shot into those black suns and heavy down the light cover. To the dice box. All right, so 2 red, 8 white, search to hit. 2 light cover, 1 surge, black suns. Well, tell you what, boys, that's going to be, maybe we should have shot aquas with that. It's going to be 4 crits, and it's going to be 4 hits. We'll make it pierce 1 thanks to lethal.
No way. All right, so I'm rolling for 4 for light cover. Okay, well that does nothing. So we're looking at 8.
You are looking at 8. Pierce
okay, can
1.
you give me 1 more dice, please?
All
right, we got a surge. Okay, so I will use a surge to take it away.
4.
So I'll take 4. All right. Pulling the last token, and it's a heavy. So we'll just kind of put this guy here, and then we'll discuss the consequences of that later. And we'll just aim and shoot those other aquas. So, to the dice box. All right, so there's that same old dice pool. Not bad. Actually, it's exactly the same as we've been rolling this whole time. A crit and 4 hits. It almost makes you think that that's the average.
All right, we have one exemplar. Oh, you have a name.
I do have a name.
Oh, mercy.
All right, so 2 go for armor.
Yep, I'm going to dodge one.
So you're looking at 4?
Yep, working at 4. All right, let's see what these aquas can do.
Nothing.
Woo! 1 model down. All right, so we got another special forces from the stack.
Special forces.
Yeah, that's right. A special list of forces. We're going to go ahead and scout 3 on up over to here. And then we got jump, and we're also tapping emergency transponders for the folks keeping track to get an aim on this attack. So we jump up here, and then we are going to go ahead and try to see if we can finish off that black sun unit that we shot earlier to the dice box. All right, we got 2 red, 8 white, search the hit, and we got an aim token to heavy down the light cover black suns. Still pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2 crits, and it's going to be 4 hits, make it pierce 1 with lethal.
Oh, cool. So you said how many hits? I'm sorry, 4?
4 for cover. Check.
4 for cover.
Take away 1.
Well, take away 1.
And that leaves 5 pierce 1.
5 pierce 1. This is looking like all natural blocks is how to survive this. Nope.
Ooh, just enough.
They're dead. Okay, so he killed my black sun, which was my token holder, so he tossed the recon token right there. Not the greatest start of the game, gotta be honest, but we're gonna take Grievous and completely ignore the fact that he just did that. And he's gonna go, whoopsie-daisy, shoot them with Relentless, and then he'll just move right, let's move them right back into this little hubby hole.
Hubby hole.
Hubby hole. So to the dice box to shoot those aqua droids. Okay, so two black, 2 white, critical 1, pierce 1. No impact though, so ooh, in the dice box. 1 crit,
All right,
1 pierce.
pierce 1, 1 wound. All right, so we got a operative from the bag. So what we're going to do is just go with Asajj Ventress. She's going to move over this way. And then we're going to move over this god dang bridge. Or under the goddamn bridge. Because, oh my lord. Oh, the pain. Excuse me, folks at home. I'm trying. It's important that I go as far as I can. All right, we're there.
All right, I'm going to the stack. Unfortunately, we both kind of ignored this whole situation. And we're just going to move these guys to here, and then we're going to take a dodge. We're going to move them kind of behind this cover. I mean, do I really need a dodge? He's been rolling decently, and I'm sad. Anyway, end turn.
All right, we're going to go with Darth Maul. He's got the infiltrate. And I think it's at this point in time, if I recall correctly, detachment units detach.
Nope. You pulled them.
Ah, I pulled them. Right. Don't mind me. It's been a while since I've played Sith probe droids, but Travis is here to keep me on track. Everyone like and subscribe for Travis and his struggles.
Yep.
All right, we are going to move on up, getting in a nice range too of that aqua droid unit, and then send a saber throw to the dice box. All right, 4 red, saber throw, impact 2, pierce 2 with Darth Maul into your aquas. Well, that's going to be 3 pierce 2 after impact.
Oh, shoot, Demoni. All right, 3 pierce 2. That's just 3. Hey, look, that's 3.
Woo!
All right, I'm going to go with Dooku. Unfortunately, I have 2 Force users over here, so I got to do something against this. And so Dooku will just, you know, he has a little cubby here. He'll chill here, actually.
For now.
For now. All right.
All right, so we just have special forces in the bag. We're going to tap the emergency transponders on some BX droids, so that way we can scout ahead. And we have jump 1, so to quote Eddie Van Halen, we might as well jump. And then we just want to get right range 3 of those black suns, of which we can see 1.
You can see them.
Yeah, I can see them. Quote the Travis, you can see them. And yeah, we're going to send it all to the dice box. All right, so we have an aim, sharpshooter 1, so heavy down the light cover, black suns. I'm rolling 8 white, 2 red. Search to hit. Let's go. Well, we can't win them all. It's 2 crits, 1 hit. I will still make it pierce 1, so you're going to roll 1 for cover, sir.
Run. Ha ha ha.
3,
I'll dodge it.
pierce 1. All right, so it's going to be 2 pierce 1.
Okay, I'll use a surge and take 1.
Take 1. All right, we're going to go with Sith probe droids, the dark one. They're going to deploy over this way. The unit leader will be the taller of the 3. He used to be a little taller, but, you know, flight stands. Things happen. And that's where we're going to go, over that way. All right. That's end of round, I do believe.
Yep. How do you feel about the round?
I feel amazing. Taking a Black Sun unit and having an Aqua Droid unit and some more wounds on another Black Sun unit, it was pretty solid for my losses, which were some B1s and like some Aqua Droid runes. I can't complain. What about you?
I can complain. I had a whole Black Sun dead, and that was my token holder, by the way. I'd misdeployed. Oh, also, I don't know if you noticed, there's an island of nothing. Great.
I thought we were playing skirmish on a 3x3.
Yeah, I can tell. 2 card flip.
The Jedi shall fall.
You disappoint me.
All right, so my order went to Ventress, of course. We did tap Trusted Agent to go ahead and give an order to Darth Maul. We went ahead and AI directed onto the B1s that coordinated to B1 back to Skeletor. And that will be my orders for this round.
And I gave my order to Count Dooku. Dooku was able to direct Grievous very barely. And then the 2 other orders went to my Aqua Droids, which means in my stack are core.
All right, so we're going to start this off with Skeletor. He's going to go ahead and do Strategize 2. So he's going to do that to himself. And then he will also go ahead and Strategize 2 onto some BX droids up top. And then he will go ahead and take an aim action, because these BX droids, they do be hungry. Back to Travis.
All right, so I'm going to go with these Aquas before they die. So they're going to aim and shoot those other Aquas to the dice box. Okay, so we're going to aim with this dice pool. Okay, well there's my, what is it, impact
2.
And I have an aim, just in case for crits. Well.
Oh, that's 4.
That's 4.
Let's see what we can do. We will go ahead and dodge 1. Exemplar dodge.
Well, I have that much, so if you dodge 1, it's still going to be 4.
Never mind. I can math, guys. I swear. And we'll block 1.
Good.
All right, we're going to go with these BX droids over here. They are going to go ahead and take an aim action. And then we will just go ahead and shoot those Black Suns like we shot earlier. So let's go to the dice box. All right, so we got 8 white, 2 red. We have 2 aims into heavy and light cover Black Suns. We have a dodge and a surge. Let's see what
just a surge
happens. Just a surge. Well, this is why we take aims. So crit, those hits. We can spend 1 aim for some rerolls. Oh, that's good.
Good conversion.
And then we'll make it pierce 1. So that's going to be 5.
5 for light cover.
For light cover.
1 more, please.
Oh yes, dice you up.
Dice me up. No.
So it's going to be a total of 6 pierce 1 into the Black Suns.
6 pierce 1. I need another one.
Dice you up.
Dice me up. Okay.
And you will take a total of 3 wounds after you spend your surge.
Spend my surge, take 3 wounds. He's right, he can do math.
Woo! Alright, so we're going to go with these B1s over here. Before they get shot off the table, they need to do something useful. And the most useful thing they can do is say, Roger, Roger, and just bring themselves, pump that token a little bit, to get into melee with these units and have you snap back into me.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to go with these Aqua Droids. We're going to move just to touch that cover. And then we're going to shoot these Aqua Droids with the observation token that I just passed out. We're going to go to that dice box. Full dice pool, 1 observation token. That is not bad. I'm going to re-roll that one because that was cocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's unfortunate because it was a crit. It's a hit anyway. 1 observation token. Another one, so 2 go to cover. Do you want to dodge one?
So yeah, I'll go ahead and dodge one.
Okay, so that's 4.
So only 4. Okay. I think that could do it if I don't block any. But we blocked 2. We're still in, boy. All right, so let's go to our bag here, see what we get. We get Special Forces, good chance of that. We're going to go with the blue squad of the BX droids, and we're going to take an aim action, and then we will shoot the purple aquas to the dice bag box. Okay, so 8 white, 2 red, 2 mains, and 2 armor 2 aqua droids. Let's see what we can do. Oh, the answer is a lot.
Tyler.
All right, we have an aim to spin on some white dice.
Yeah, for sure.
Some luxury. And then we'll just make it Pierce 1, so it's going to be a total of 8 Pierce 1.
Oh, yeah, I'll take 2 of those for armor, and then I'll dodge 1.
All right, 5 Pierce 1.
5 Pierce 1, which will not be enough to kill it, which is all I really needed. Oh, well, that went away.
Roll a dice. That's cocked.
That's cocked.
All right, try again. All right, so it's going to be a total of 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, so we're going to move up these Black Suns, and then we're going to just shoot these BXs. I know they have a dodge on them, but they have an observation as well, so kind of, I don't know if that equals out. We'll find out at the dice box. Okay, so first off, suppression, they keep it, doesn't matter, courage 2. Then they're doing this dice pool with precise. Pretty decent. So first thing we're going to do is use the aim, and I'll keep the observation. So that's going to be 3 hits and a crit.
3 for a heavy cover.
3 for a heavy cover.
Remove 2,
nice.
Dodge 1.
Nice, so 1 Pierce 1.
1 Pierce 1, I'm impervious, so we can still pull this off, y'all. We won't, but it was close. Take 1. True. All right, we're going to go ahead. We get from the bag, token stack, a Special Forces. So we're going to go with the last BX droid. They're going to take an aim action, and we're going to shoot those, actually at this point, out in the open. Black Suns, so we'll have 2 aims thanks to Exemplar. Let's go to the dice box. All right, shooting the Black Suns with our 8 white, 2 red, with double aims. Let's go. Well, that's actually pretty good. Starting off, when it comes to the averages, we'll re-roll a couple of white dice to get nothing else, but we'll make it Pierce 1, so 4 Pierce 1 into Black Suns.
4 Pierce 1, they have 3 health.
Got them?
Yeah, they're dead.
All right, so Travis ended up taking a pass token, so I went to my bag. There's only 2 tokens left, so with improv orders, I can guarantee I get the Aqua Droid. So Aqua Droid's just going to go ahead and he will dodge, move up to be in scoring position. Back to Travis.
I'm going to go to the stack. It's all core. This core is just going to, actually this core will just move.
Back into the action.
Look at that. All right, and that's me.
All right, we're just going to go with some B1s over here. They got B1 things to do, and those B1 things they're doing are going to be to move up to here, and then just take a shot into the Dukes in his heavy cover to the dice box. Just 6 white dice. We're just really crit fishing here, so let's see what happens. Well, when you ask, you receive.
All right, can't do nothing about that. Except for take that wound. We got pass token, basically, so we're going to go with this core, and we just have to start schmoving them. That's them.
Under the bridge, you'll have to forgive me for my shuffling, but it's hard to get things under here. So we're going to move up, and then we're going to take a shot into Dooku in a heavy cover to the dice box. Once again, I'm just looking for crits into Dooku. Let's see what happens. Well, nothing.
Going with a core. This core has to move up, and I didn't even test whether or not I was in. I was not. So I still want that backup range. What else you got left?
I've got Ventress, Maul, some probe droids, and that's it.
Ventress, Maul, and some probe droids. We're just going to move up to here to score.
All right. All right, I'm going to go with these probe droids over here. They are just going to go ahead and move. And then we'll move again to over here.
Ooh, stomp on your little guy, why don't you?
Yeah, you know, that's what I do. And my goal is just to be able to only get close enough as I need to be able to just touch that point if needed.
Yep.
So, all right, back to Travis.
Okay, so we're going to go with Grievous because unfortunately Dooku has to go last. And he will go of a hun, a to-who, and he'll go underneath this. There's a little bit of a gap. And he'll have to go right underneath here again.
I don't know if that's in scoring range.
We will test that. We'll see. It don't matter to me one way or another. I'm going to shoot, I guess, the Aqua Droid. Actually, let me see. Let's shoot these guys.
BX is up top.
Yep.
All right, to the dice box.
2 black, 2 white, critical 1 with an observation.
Okay, it's critical 1. I have impervious.
Observation.
Oh, right. I have impervious. Woo! We'll take it. 1 damage. All right, we're going to go with Maul. Maul is in a particular situation. He's looking at that Dooku. He's just going to probably push off the point somewhere. And I don't want to just waste time engaging B1, so I'm going to take an aim. And we're just going to saber throw into that Aqua Droid again. And then, yeah, go to the dice box. Got 1 aim, impact 2, pierce 2 into that Aqua Droid. Just trying to see if we can get some easy pickings. Well, maybe. So we pierce 2. The other 2 would go away for armor, so we will re-roll these 2 to see what we can do. Any crits? Yeah, all right.
Ooh.
3 pierce 2. That could do it.
I think that's going to do it.
It does it.
So, Dooku has to go. He's going to move into contesting range. He is going to force choke one of these models. And then he will force push one of these models with a speed 1 move.
Are you going to lightning something before that?
I don't have to.
Okay, makes sense.
So then I will move them to the other side of him. And since I pushed, I can determine where they go. Just giving a nice little bubble to me while putting you outside of scoring range, or at least hoping to. I should be able to force push you. Sorry, give me a second. Should be able to force push you from there to there.
Not in melee, though.
Not in melee.
Okay.
And then I will lightning these guys.
Okay.
To the dice box. Okay, so we have 6 black with an observation token. Surge to crit. So, observation token. So 3 crits, 1 hit.
1 for cover. We don't take that off, so it's going to be 4 pierce 1. Should be a good 4.
It's a good 4.
And we will scatter the survivors, which will be only the unit leaders.
Well, the good news is I also get to force push you or move you speed 2 because of you disappoint me.
Yep. All right, moved out of the way.
And then you have 2 suppression as well.
All right, so we're gonna go with Asajj Ventress, and you'll have to forgive me here. I have to fish her out from under the bridge, but
He's paying that Fisher price.
oh my God! So, in fact, we'll just mark her position with the BX droid, and we'll fish her out later.
Yeah.
But we have the jump. We'll move here, then we're gonna move over into here, and then we're going to relentless. But before we do that, we're going to take force suppression to get 4 dodges to try to murder up some B1 battle droids to the dice box.
Woo.
All right, so we got Ventress here. We got 4 dodges. B1's had an observation token, rolling 8 black dice. Let's see what we can do. Well, as it turns out, we can do some things. We do have an observation token, so let's spend it. All right, so we'll just make the dodges to make it 8 hits, pierce 2.
8 hits, pierce 2.
We're hoping to take out a B1 unit in its entirety. Here you are, Travis.
Thank you, Tyler. You take it out.
Pierce 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
But it's still enough because there's 8 dice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Got him.
So for this round, I score 1 for over here. Nobody scores the middle, surprisingly. And over here, Ventress had Force Suppression, so did not count towards scoring. So 1, 2 to my 1, 2. So we're tied there because Grievous is not there and these B1s are not there. So for this round, for me, still not great. Those Black Suns dead. These Black Suns taking a nice little vacation. But I was able to make sure that Ventress didn't kill me. And my token is just having a nap. Tyler, how is the round for you?
Still pretty good. You know, my B1s are down to like a few models. My Aquas are holding on to a little bit of life they have left. But honestly, I'm happy they only have a 1-point deficit here at the moment. I feel like this is really going to be, next round's going to be really big to determine how the rest of this game is going to go.
Turn 3 card flip.
I am fear, but
fear, surprise, intimidation.
A lot of fear.
A lot of fear.
So Ventress got the order, of course. We did AI direct over to a B1 unit in order to coordinate back to my super tactical droid. And that's all the orders for me. Everything else is in the bag random.
Hey, guess what? I got a 1-pip. That means Dooku and also Grievous. And we're going to go with Dooku in a second. Okay, so Dooku is going to force push Ventress just to here. He's going to aim, and he's going to go to here. He's going to pick up that token along the way.
Ventress will get a surge token for Into the Fray.
Yep. And then he will Relentless stab Ventress, and also Lightning, what's his face?
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. And then he will choke one more unit of those guys. To the dice box. That's 5 with an aim. That's just going to be 5.
All right, we have 1 surge token here
Here's
for Ventress. Yep, Makashi, my mastery. We will
just die.
Just die. We will just die. That happened, y'all. That happened.
And then I will 6 black into Maul with an aim. For 6.
Jesus Christ. Let's not have a roll like we did earlier, you guys. All right. All right, let's see what happens here. Deflect is on.
Deflect is on. I will take a wound, you'll take 2.
Yep. Okay, so we have our heavy from the bag here, which took quite a loss. So what we're going to do is we're just going to back up our Aqua Droid to make sure we protect the Maul. And then we are going to go ahead and shoot Dooku because we can. To the dice box. Black and white, no aim, into Dooku. Well, it's going to be 2 in the Dooku. No
2
cover.
in the Dooku. No cover.
Oh, out of the dice box. Reroll. That's right. Take a wound.
I go to the stack and it's heavy. Everything else is a core, so I'll IO to get a core. And we'll do a nice little mover upper to here. Just to see that lone B1. And we will shoot that B1 while making some adjustments around.
To the dice box.
White dice in the open, 1 observation.
That might have been a really wasted B1 shot. I'm going to be honest with you.
I think so.
I'd love to see it.
Okay. Just 5.
Honestly, it's a lone B1. I don't care.
Great.
Yeah. We go with Skeletor. He's going to strategize both himself as well as the blue BXs up top, and then he's going to take an aim action. That is all he's going to do. Back to Travis. We got a special forces from our bag. We're going to go with these BXs. They're going to tap offensive push to get an aim on this next attack. And they are going to just jump 1 straight into charging these B1s. And that, by Jove, will be to the dice box. All right, so we have 2 red, 2 white. Search the hit. We have an aim going into these B1 battle droids. Let's see what we can do. All right, well, we have an aim. Hey, it's going to be all 4 into the B1s.
All 4, you say? 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Hey,
0
4 B1s dead.
Okay, so I'm going to go with these guys. We discussed it, and technically I wouldn't be able to go underneath. By the way, I passed last time. But we're going to allow it this time around.
We're going to say Aqua droids can duck.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to go there. And then I'm going to shoot. I have to shoot the Aqua droid that's in front of me. Because
You don't have to.
otherwise, let's see where I can. Otherwise, it's going to be real awkward.
Aqua Erd.
Yep.
There's a joke there somewhere on it.
I can't actually fit them there, so that's just going to have to go right here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the Aqua droid.
All right, to the dice box.
To the dice box. So with the discussion, I'm going to do the heavy into the Aqua droid, and then the other ones into the B1s. We only have 2 guys over there. So 2 red and a white with an observation token. It's impact 2. So that's going to be 3.
All right, could do it. I need to block, I think, all 3 to live. Can't do it, even though that one's cocked. He's still going to die.
Yep.
All right.
And then I'll throw 3, 3.
This is into the B1, the 2-man squad.
Yep. And I could see them with Dooku beforehand, so they have an observation as well.
Okay.
Just a solid 5-pack.
All right. Sounds good. That should do it for a 2-man squad. Yep. All right, that does it. So we're going to go with some special forces, what we got from the bag. Oh my god, this bridge. If you're not under it, it's a problem. If you're over it, it's also a problem.
Yep. I'm looking forward to my new terrain.
I'm going to jump over there, touching the terrain for Blue Squad. They also are carrying their aim and a dodge on over along with them. And we are going to go ahead, get funky. We have an exemplar aim we can steal, and we're going to tap offensive push to get another aim on this attack.
Woo! 3 aims.
So it's going to be access to 3 aims, and we're going all into no cover. Count Dooku to the dice box. 8 white, 2 red, search the hit, and then no cover Count Dooku. We have 3 aims. Let's see what we can do to the man. We're also immune to flex, so no wounds back at us. Well, that's the thing to start off with.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Good thing I already had no cover.
Yeah. Spend our aim from offensive push. Nope, in the dice box. Spend our aim from having strategized. Okay.
Ooh, good conversion there.
Let's spin an exemplar aim because we can. All right. So it's going to be a total of 7 into Dooku.
7 into Dooku.
Yep.
I had to pass off the thing because I am kind of scared of this.
He's scared, y'all. For
He's
good
dead.
reason. Because he's dead. He's so dead. Victory for Ventress. Hashtag remember Ventress. All right, we're going to go to the bag, and what we got was a special forces. So it's going to be these guys. We're going to go ahead and just jump. Eddie Van Halen it. Get those guys at range 3. And we'll make sure we don't mind me and my panic. Cohere guys so that way they can see the commander to get a sweet, sweet exemplar aim. Did you use that? And we'll tap offensive push to go ahead and get another aim on this. Travis just asked me if I used my exemplar aim, but as he may recall, Skeletor did a strategize too and then took an aim action. So we do have another aim available to us. So 2 aims into light covered on the no cover Black Suns. Let's send it to the dice box. All right. 8 white, 2 red, 2 aims, Black Suns, no cover. All right, 2 crits and a hit. Got a blank on a red. That happens. Spin the first aim. All right, make it Pierce 1, so 4 Pierce 1.
4 Pierce 1 with a surge.
You got 1 cock dice there, buddy.
Cool.
That's going to be all 4.
Great.
What the?
I was going to go with Grievous over there, but actually, funny enough, I'm shifting the narrative. We're going to go with this core over here. AI would normally kick in with these B1s, but since there's nothing to shoot at, they are going to chill there. They're going to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Move just a slight tidbit. Heal one of these guys. And then they actually still can't shoot anything. So they'll just take a dodge.
So we went to the bag, and what we got first was like special forces, and I was like, no, not yet. So we improv that, and we got a core, which are dead. So we'll just take it as a pass token and bring it back to Travis.
I'm gonna go with Greg. Greg is going to woo 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 woo. It's really hard to do this with a thingamabob, but aim slash try to kill these dang darn.
BX droids. To the dice box.
It's critical 1, by the way, but it doesn't surge otherwise, which is such a weird thing. With aim. Okay,
Well, that's a lot.
that's a lot. I have an aim. Darn.
Now you're pierced 2, so I will be rolling 8 dice.
Yep,
This should kill me though.
it does.
Yeah, it does do darn kill me. There we go. We took away the top of the ship, or rather, a hurricane came through, and now it is gone. We're going to activate these B1s here, and they are going to move out. And then, let's see, next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and move right over to here, just to contest this point. And it will be back to Travis. Okay, so Travis went ahead and used his last pass token there, and I'm going to go to the bag. I get Darth Maul. Darth Maul.
Mole.
Uh,
See if he loses an activation, please.
And what's that?
See if he loses an act, please.
Oh, I have to rally. Yes, this is important. Let's do it. We are Courage 3, though. So we will just not care about any of this.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's cool. That's right, kids. Don't do suppression. Stay in school. We're going to go ahead, and we are going to go ahead and
What you
try
gonna
to
do?
see. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Man, we are going to go over here and just swing at these B1s.
Yeah,
Get them gone.
okay.
To the dice box.
They're dead.
So Darth Maul, swinging the 2 B1s. If I get 2 paint, they're basically dead. Hey, they're dead.
Great. Black Hole Sun will go ahead and go there. And what's the range on your attack on those probe droids?
The range attack on those probe droids, that's a wonderful question.
I should have asked you that question beforehand.
I want to say it's range 2, but we will revisit this in a bit.
I failed my rally roll.
It is range 2.
Okay, cool. Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to move up and shoot these guys.
All right, it looks like they are out of cover.
Yep.
So let's send it to the dice box.
To the dice box. So we got 2 black, 2 red, 2 white, double rainbow, with name, precise. All right. Once again, we're just doing this here thing. And I'll use my surge for making it 6.
Did you use it earlier in a defense roll?
No.
Okay, gotcha. 6, and I'll roll 1 extra one because I'm impervious.
You do have a dodge.
And I will dodge 1. Actually, I'll also spend my exemplar dodge to dodge 2 of them.
Okay. So you got 4, so you're rolling 6.
4, I'm rolling 5 because you're only
sorry.
pierce 1. All right,
Yep.
let's see it. Yep, so after piercing 1, we will take a total of 4. We're still alive, boys. All right, so the only thing left in my bag is going to be these probe droids, and they are just going to move up to get into that scoring range. And we're going to choose, actually, it doesn't matter, we're going to lose incognito anyways because we're about to shoot these black suns in their heavy cover. Let's send it to the dice box. 6 white, surge to hit, and suppressive with the heavy cover black suns. Let's see what happens. Holy smokes, 2 hits, 2 crits into black suns.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cover,
One
removes
away.
1, 3 remaining.
3 no surges. I wasn't really expecting these to do that much damage.
Yet they do! Killed him!
So with that, I think the probe droids killing these black suns, unexpected, but really that just kind of accumulated too much, and that's a handshake for me.
Good game, Travis.
Good game, Tyler. Good game, Tyler.
Great game. So yeah, my list packed a lot of long-range firepower that really early on, shoot up your Black Suns. I think that was where things really started to shift in this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the Aqua Droid roll you tried to form, like, just totally went right past that.
Oh yeah. And this height elevation I gave you, really just was able to snipe right over the wall. So that was kind of scary. Honestly, the BX is still very good.
Very good. My God, especially when the white dice hit like they did in this game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The extra aim support. I was a little worried initially with this list, having my BXs way too overstuffed with upgrades, but every aim was very vital to
Oh yeah.
each attack. Absolutely.
Yeah, abandoning that side didn't hurt you at all. I had the problem with my garrison on my Black Suns was that I put them a little bit too central onto that side rather than making them more central to the whole board. So you could just basically ignore them. If I was able to
Yep,
score that first turn, that might have been a different story
for sure.
to some extent, and maybe had them a little bit more into the game. But they basically just all my Black Suns did in this whole game was get shot by BXs.
Yeah. And my Sith, I mean, I feel like what they mostly did for you too on that side was just zone you out. I think they
Yep.
just spooked you. Granted, until Ventress died too, like basically one shot. Dooku taking a few wounds early on was pretty vital too,
Mhm.
and I couldn't believe that he blanked out on that BX strike too. That was pretty critical from
Yeah.
my end.
That was huge. I mean, he just took plink damage. We talked about it. Dooku is really good at big dice pools usually, but you just throw one at him, he'll take that wound.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yep. Other than that, I mean, the probe droids really helped you
Oh,
out
the
too.
probe droid sucked the game. Just being able to decide that, oh yeah, we're not incognito anymore, and we're just gonna throw a bunch of dice at you after the BXs have softened you up. It's
Mhm.
great. And for most units, I mean, maybe not Black Sun in particular, but the suppressive is also can be really clutch to just panic things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good denying piece.
Yeah, but overall, I think this list is really scary. I think the CIS has a ton of
Yeah,
things to play with.
they have so many different builds. I mean, everything's very usable, very try it out. I mean, I've been avoiding Maul for a while, but after this game, I think I'm going to keep running them for a good bit.
Okay, and
Yeah.
maybe that's something else to try. And with that, don't forget to crit the block.